Pat Sajak's farewell to Wheel of Fortune, and Vanna White follows years of pranks, feuds, romance rumors. Season 41 of Wheel, to be Sajak's last as host before he retires. Ryan Seacrest to take over as host. Pat Sajak and Vanna White's final season together on Wheel of Fortune kicks off today, marking the beginning of the end of 4 decades of working together. Sajak announced his retirement from the long-running show this year, writing on social media that, "It's been a wonderful ride, but the upcoming season of Wheel would be his last." The game show's Instagram teased the premiere with a photo of the hosts and announcing the show's return date with the caption, "41 never looked so good." Sajak and White share an enduring bond that has kept audiences tuned in for decades. Though Sajak and White are completely comfortable in their host and hostess roles now, it wasn't completely smooth sailing in the beginning. Sajak took over hosting duties on Wheel from Chuck Woolery in 1981, championed by game show pioneer Merv Griffin, who also created Jeopardy! White came on board a year later, taking over for Susan Stafford. The South Carolina-born star admitted she wasn't confident in her abilities when she first started. In a 2007 interview with the Grand Forks Herald, White recalled, "My knees were shaking, my mouth was quivering, I could barely talk." Sajak described her in the interview as a basket case, and didn't think she or the show would last. "I would not have dreamed he'd pick Vanna," Sajak said, referring to Griffin, who had noted their chemistry. "Shows what I know." Sajak further remembered White's nerves at the auditions in a CBS News Sunday Morning interview in 2020. "I didn't recommend Vanna, and Vanna knows this," he said. Not that she wasn't lovely and wonderful and personable and all that, but she was the most nervous, by far, of any of them. The Wheel of Fortune hosts' chemistry has been a hallmark of the show since they were first paired together, but it occasionally led to rumors that the two were in fact a couple. In 1987, while on a fan tour in North Carolina, the pair addressed the rumors in a local news interview. In the Inquirer, "We've been everything from lovers to feuders, we're somewhere in between," Sajak said. They've never been afraid to poke fun at the notion either. In a 2007 interview with the Television Academy Foundation, Sajak and White recalled pranking people with the idea that they had gotten together. "Years and years ago, we did an April Fool's joke. I don't know if we said we were married, but we said something about being together, and we received toasters," White said. In the interview, Sajak also wondered if they would have worked romantically. "I don't know how we would have done as a couple," he said. "We're together a lot when we are together, and even if you did get on each other's nerves, and I don't know that we do, but even if you did, we go our separate ways, and we don't see each other for 2 weeks. Every marriage in America would be successful if it were lived that way," Sajak added. White was married to restaurant owner George Santo Pietro from 1990 to 2002 and had 2 children, Nicholas and Giovanna. Since 2012, she has been in a relationship with contractor John Donaldson. Sajak has been married to Leslie Brown Sajak since 1989 and share 2 children, Patrick and Maggie. Maggie Sajak began working on Wheel in 2020 and currently holds the title of social media correspondent for the show. In over 40 years, it wouldn't be surprising if Sajak and White butted heads on more than one occasion. But according to White, she and Sajak have only ever had one fight. The 66-year-old told Fox News Digital in 2019, "Believe it or not, Pat Sajak and I have only had one argument in 36 years and that was over putting ketchup on a hot dog," explaining her go-to condiments are ketchup and mustard while Sajak opts for just the latter.